to or welcome back to a new video. So today's video is one I know you guys all love, and that is one of my big unboxing videos. Now I usually do these monthly, however have kind of got out the loop with it a bit, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this is not my usual book mail. I personally just want to say that we have loads of Amazon parcels, and that is because I've done a lot of trades on Facebook. I've traded some books with people for things off my wish list, so we have a lot of books off my wish list, which I am so excited about. So yeah, there's a lot of indie paperbacks here that I just cannot wait to get into. We have a couple of Fairy Leads, we have an Illuma crate and some Waterstones pre-orders, and then all of those kind of indie paperbacks and others as well. So we have a lot of book mail to get through. Like, this is just one stack here, and then we have another stack behind me. So yeah, this is going to be quite quick. I am going to link all these books down below so you guys can read up on what they're about. I'm just going to quickly kind of show them. I don't really go into what they're about because then this video would be ridiculously long. So I will link them all down below if you guys want to read up on the synopsis and stuff like that. But I guess let's get straight into it. So we're going to start with our Fairy Leads, and I think this is the March romantasy, but I could be wrong. Or is this the adult? I think this might be the adult one actually. Okay, so this is the adult box, this is the March box, and the theme is Powerful Legacies. So I will leave a link to Fairy Leads website down below, but just as a small disclaimer, I do receive these as part of my work that I do with Fairy Lead. But I've been a long time subscriber of Fairy Lead since 2017, adore them. If you don't believe me, go back to the very old videos on my channel and you will see. So I love Fairy Lead, highly recommend if you are looking for special edition books. If you're looking for a subscription where you'll be given books each month that you might not have even heard of that end up being incredible reads, then do check them out for sure. They have multiple different subscriptions, but this is the adult one. So this is March's, and I'm actually not sure what the book is, but I'm excited to see. Actually, I have a feeling, judging by the colour scheme, this could be maybe the new Olivia Blake book, but I could be wrong. I think it is. Yeah, so this is the new Olivia Blake, which is Gifted and Talented, and this is what it looks like here. So we have a full redesigned cover, which is gorgeous. I love the foiling, and then we have these stunning sprayed edges. They are so intricate and I'm obsessed. They're so gorgeous. I love the colour scheme. How freaking pretty are they? And then this is what the back looks like here. So we do have a quote that says, "Money is the family business, magic is the family curse." That is super, super intriguing. So let's see what else we have. So on the reverse of the dust jacket, we do have the original trade cover, but I think this is a colourway change. I'm not sure if the original one is purple, but this is what it looks like on the reverse. We then have this stunning foil design across the entire hardback. So this is what it looks like here. I'll open out so you guys can see. But this is so stunning. Again, very intricate to match the edges. And then the end papers also match the same theme with the gold foil. And I just love these. So we have some character art here. And then we also have character art on the back here, which again, super, super stunning. So I actually don't know anything about this book. I haven't ever finished an Olivia Blake book. I DNF'd Alone With You in the Ether, and I've just never read any of her other books. However, I am intrigued by this one because that quote on the back has got me intrigued. There's where there's a will, there's a war. So yeah, that sounds quite mysterious. On here it says, following the death of their father, three highly gifted siblings must confront their long-standing rivalries, dangerous abilities and unfulfilled potential as they battle for control of his vast legacy. So this sounds very, very fun, very intriguing. We've got a lot of conflict and family things going on in there. So yeah, this is the adult book for March from Fairy Lead. Very, very stunning. Oh, and I did also forget to show you guys the author letter with a digital signature that is bound into the book as well. Okay, so next we're going to go with an Amazon one. I'm just so excited about all of these because they're all ones off my wish list that I've just wanted for the longest time. And if you know the prices of indie paperbacks, they can be expensive. I understand why completely, of course, but they are expensive. Oh my god, I'm so excited about these two. And this is actually a trade I did with one of my patrons, Georgia. And Georgia, if you're watching, lots of love to you. Yeah, you're the best. And yeah, I didn't know what Georgia was going to choose, so this is very exciting. And she put, "Just want to say thank you for being you and giving us such a safe and fun community to be ourselves. I've heard great things about both of these books. Enjoy. Love you so much, Georgia." Thank you, Georgia. That was very, very kind to leave a little note. And Georgia very, very kindly gifted me two. I think these are both romantasy. I love indie paperbacks so much, and I'm so excited about both of these. I think I saw this one on Emmy's channel, and then I think this one, I think the Raven-haired reader read this, or I saw it on a Goodreads. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure those are two booktubers that I found out about these books from. So They're both romantasy, and I just saw their reviews and they were saying how amazing they were, and I was just so intrigued by these books. I added them to my wish list. So this one is romantasy. It's called A Tribute of Fire by Sarah Wilson. I believe the second book is about to come out, or maybe out. And on the back it says, there is only one rule, survive. There is only one way to win, run. Sounds so fun, and it sounds like there's some kind of games or something in here. We have an earth goddess as well. I think our main character is a princess and she's being hunted, and yeah, that's kind of all I know. And I just think it sounds so intriguing. Like, I love the idea of like this earth goddess. Things like that always intrigue me in fantasy books, and just the way Emmy had spoken about this in one of her videos or like a TikTok or something, I just instantly added it to my wish list. And if you know me, you know I like to go into a lot of fantasy books knowing as little as possible. So I don't really read the full synopsis of books. I don't know, I feel like I have such a fun time going into them, not knowing a lot. So I'm very excited to read this one. The main reason I am excited for this book is just the magic system. I can't wait to learn more about this earth goddess, how it ties in to our main character's life, and the fact she's a princess. Also, this cover is so pretty, and I am just so excited. So this is the synopsis here if you do want to quickly just pause and give it a read, but I will have this link down below. And then the other book that Georgia very kindly gifted me was Amid Clouds and Bones by Ella Fields. So I do own an Ella Fields book. I can't remember which one it was. I'm sure it was in a Fairy Loot box, but I'm sure it was a Fairy Loot romantasy pick. Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Might be getting it mixed up with another one, but I'm sure it was. I'll pop it on the screen here. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't read it, but I plan to soon because I've heard very good things. But I've heard good things about this author overall. And this one follows a half-fairy daughter of a human king, and she's kept like out of sight, safe and kind of unknown to the outside world until a Seelie Fae saw an alliance with her kingdom, and then in exchange for her father's help, she now ends up having to wed Atakan, I think the name is. The Heartless is what this person's called. So he's a Seelie prince and he's loathed by everyone. He said horrible. Obviously they have a little romance. So we have a marriage of convenience and an unlikely alliance. We have obviously kind of kingdom politics, and I'm just so intrigued by this book, and I love that it's a nice short one. And I don't know, when I read some of the reviews of this online, I was just like, oh my god, that sounds so freaking good. It sounds like exactly my cup of tea, and I can't wait to read this. I definitely think I'm going to be picking this up quite soon because for some reason I'm just really gravitating towards it, and I love a short romantasy. Don't know if this is a standalone or in a series, but yeah, it's another stunning cover as well. And again, here is the back if you would like to pause and read. But very excited for both of these books. So thank you so much, Georgia. I hope you enjoy the ones I sent to you. Okay, so next we have another Amazon one. And this one I think might be, is it the Rom-Commers? So this is the Rom-Commers, which I'm very excited to read. This is by Catherine Center. This one I really want to read because I read The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, and it's one of my favourite romance books I've ever read. It was so fun, so funny, just everything about it. It was just a really good romance, and now I just want to read everything that this author has ever written. So I've had this on my wishlist for a while, and I do have this, and I can't remember what the other book's called by this author that I have. I think it's Hello Stranger or something, but I now have this and that one, and I'm going to try and read them this summer. And yeah, we have a quote from Emily Henry on the top, so very excited about this one. Love the cover. Very pretty. Okay, we're going to switch it up with a Waterstones pre-order. So this could very much be the new Hunger Games book. Yeah, it is. So I actually didn't realise I'd pre-ordered this. I almost went to the store and bought it, but then I went to the store anyway and I bought all the new Hunger Games paperbacks on my birthday because I was just like, they're so pretty, I need them. And I do love the Hunger Games trilogy. Like, that trilogy was one of the things that really reignited my love for reading again and holds such a special place in my heart. I haven't read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I just don't see how I will ever enjoy that book personally, but obviously I think I might do now, but via audio. But this one, Haymitch's story, I'm so excited for. So yeah, we have Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. Now, I'm not gonna lie, all I've seen is people crying at this book and it makes me scared, but I'm so excited to read it. I don't think I'm gonna be picking it up super in the near future, but I hope to pick it up soon. I'm planning maybe a Hunger Games reread first before I go into this, but I'm not sure if maybe I should read this first then reread the Hunger Games, or the other way around. Let me know in the comments if you have read it. But I think the Waterstones exclusive edition has maybe like some kind of interview with Suzanne Collins in. But yeah, I'm very excited that I did pre-order this because I do really want to read it. I love Haymitch as a character. I think he's a great character. He does so much for the story, and I'm so intrigued by his past, and obviously to know what happened in his Hunger Games, how that affected him and how it turned him into the Haymitch we all know and love from the Hunger Games trilogy. So yes, very excited about this one. Okay, and then we're going in with another Amazon one because There's quite a lot of them, so let's see what this one is. Okay, so this one is actually perfect because I think in this parcel is the other book by this author, and I really want to read both of them. They're both going on my summer TBR. And this one is Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. I think I saw Rachel read this. I really wanted this one because I really want to read this other book by this author, and I've just heard that these romance books are really good books if you're looking for a romance that's more than just a romance. So I honestly know nothing about this one, but I really want to read it, and I'm planning to read it alongside the other book. I think the big topic and theme is grief, so I'm interested to see how that's tackled. This cover is absolutely stunning as well. Look at that, it's so pretty. It's like a painting. But this is the synopsis here on the back. So we have Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone, and then in this one should be, I think it's Promise Me Not it's called. And the reason I never bought this before, because I've seen so many of my favourite booktubers, booktalkers and bookstagrammers read this book and absolutely adore it. And the reason I never picked it up is because I believe this has a pregnancy trope, and prior to getting pregnant I would never read a book if it had the pregnancy trope in. I just did not like it. Obviously now that I am pregnant myself, I'm like, you know what, I want to give a book with that trope in a go. So I thought I would pick this one up. The cover again is just so beautiful. So yeah, this is Ready or Not, this is called, and it is so stunning, and this is the full synopsis on the back. So again, I don't know too much about this one either. I just really want to go into both of these and have a fun time. They look so nice together though. Look how pretty they look together. I don't know if my camera's focusing, but yeah, anyway. I have heard so many good things about this book from so many of my favourite creators, and like I said, I just held off on ever buying it because of the pregnancy trope, but now I'm like, no, I want to read it. So I'm so excited about both of these, and I did buy myself this as an early birthday gift, so I'm very excited to jump into it. Probably going to pick this one up quite soon. I feel like this has been recommended as more of a spring read, so I'll probably read this one in spring and then this one going into summer. But so excited for both of these. Let me know if you've read them down below and what you think of this author's writing. But I cannot wait to dive into these. I have a very good feeling about them. Okay, so this next one feels like a hardback, and I think I know what this is, which is very exciting because this then completes my set. Yay! Okay, so this is the third book in the Like to Bleed a Crystal Bloom series by Sarah A. Parker, who's the same author as When the Moon Hatched. So this is another romantasy series, and I think it was Laura from Laura Reads. I'm pretty sure she read this earlier this year or last year, and I remember her raving about this series and saying it was amazing. And just when I see other people really talking about books and how much they love them, it makes me want to read them. Like, I'm a sucker for, like, it's not really FOMO, I love seeing other people really excited, hyped and passionate about a book series, and it automatically like makes me want to read it. So as soon as I saw her mention that series, I was like, I need to read them. And I put these 3 books on my Christmas list, and then Jamie randomly just bought me the second one. So I was like, well, I can't read it yet. And then luckily my sister bought me the first book in the series for my birthday. So I don't know if my birthday book haul is up before this one, but yeah, spoiler alert if you haven't seen that video or it's not up yet, she did get me that for my birthday. And then I now have the third one, so I have the complete trilogy, which is very exciting because it now means I can actually read it, because I try not to start like series if I don't have all the books, which is probably not good, because then if you don't like the first book you're stuck with the whole series. But I'm guilty of that, and it's just the way my mind works. It's the way I like to buy and read books. So I'm very excited to have this. These are the stunning indie hardbacks as well. So we have To Flame a Wildflower, and this is what the cover looks like. We have the spine, and then this is the back, which I love the back. I think it's stunning. And then underneath the dust jacket has this really cool design. I love indie hardbacks because they always have nice artwork underneath the dust jacket. But yeah, this is a romantasy series, had very good things. I think it might have vampires, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm just so glad now I have my complete trilogy. So next we have another Waterstones pre-order. I think I'm still waiting on a couple, but they've been delayed. So I don't know what this one is. What's this one? Oh, this is the new Carissa Broadbent. And I am still so bitter about the fact they stopped publishing them in the indie hardbacks. Because I have the Daughter of No Worlds trilogy. I have the original indie hardbacks of that. And then I had the 2 Serpent and the Wings of Night books, like the Crowns of Nyaxia, and the short novella, like vampire one. I have them all as indie hardbacks. And then they released a stone one, I can't remember the full title, but you could only get it traditionally published. So I did get it in hardback, but it's like not the same size as my indie hardbacks, and it just winds me up to no end. And then obviously it's the same with this one. This is now traditionally published, so I couldn't get it to match my indie hardbacks, which is just like, you know, such a, like a big world-class problem. But if you know, you know. It's just irritating. But anyway, I did pre-order this one. This is the Waterstones signed exclusive edition, and this is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. Now, I do actually own this one in an indie hardback, I just realised. I do actually have this, so I don't know why I pre-ordered it. Because I do have the indie edition of this. However, it is not signed, so it's nice to have a signed one. This is a romantasy. It is obviously about vampires, and it's a Crowns of Nyaxia novel, so it's set in the same universe. And yeah, I'm quite glad that I got this because it's signed, and we do still have nice art underneath the hardcover, which I do like. It's kind of in keeping with the indie editions. But now I have 2 copies of this, but like I said, it's a win-win because I have an indie edition and a signed edition, so I can't complain. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to read this. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I loved Seven Wings of Night. I wasn't the biggest fan of Daughter of New Worlds, but I do still want to finish that series at some point. But yeah, very excited to have this in my possession. Then we have another Amazon one, so let's see what this one is. Oh, okay, I am so excited about this one. I came across this on TikTok the other night, and as soon as I read the synopsis, I added it to my wish list, and then I ended up with being gifted it in exchange for a trade, which just worked out very well. So this is The Duplicity of Thieves by Kay Moret, and this is the Remnant book 1. So this is what the cover looks like. It's a nice indie paperback, and it says, "Make no mistake, little devil, we will meet again. 4 years ago, Josephine survived a night filled with horror and chaos. Now fueled by a thirst for vengeance, she hunts for the truth. But when she runs into the charming stranger she encountered before, her life fell apart. She finds herself inexplicably drawn to him. As their paths collide once more, they find themselves entangled in a web of deceit. Josie must confront the lies she's been told and unravel the truth behind her own deadly tendencies. As she delves deeper into the secrets of her existence, she discovers the darkness within herself and the duplicity of those she once trusted." This sounds so good. I love books like this with like so much mystery and betrayal and romance. I don't know, I really want to read this, and the person who spoke about it on TikTok just sold me on it instantly. So I'm very, very excited. If you've read this book, please do let me know your thoughts, but I feel like I will really, really enjoy this one. I cannot wait to get to it. Okay, next we have my last pre-order from Waterstones for this unboxing, and I think this is the new Alex Astor book, which I cannot wait to read. I'm going to try and save this for summer because it's set during summer. It's called Summer in the City, but we'll see. I'm itching to read it, and this is a billionaire romance, and I just love the concept of this. It's Summer in the City by Alex Astor, if I didn't already say that, which I think I just did. But this is the signed Waterstones exclusive edition. So this is what the cover looks. So this is the cover here, but then look at the edge. It is so cute. I love it. And then we also do have these stunning end papers here, which are signed by the author. And yeah, I'm just so excited to read this. They're basically like living next door to each other or something. She's like a screenwriter, he's like a tech billionaire or something. They really don't like each other. It's like enemies to lovers. But either way, very excited about this. I remember when I pre-ordered it, I couldn't wait. And yeah, I'm excited to dive in. It's not too long either, which I really appreciate. So we'll be diving into this very soon. I'm gonna try and save it for summer, but I have a feeling this is gonna be one of my new favorite romance books. I'm just so excited about this edition. It is so cute. Okay, this next book I randomly came across on, I don't know if it was Instagram or TikTok, but I've never seen anyone talk about this book before, and it just sounds so good. It's in the Rights of Possession series. This is Thief of Silver Souls by Eva Chase. Look at that cover, guys. It is absolutely stunning, and on the back it says, "What if it takes a monster to save a kingdom?" And I love a villainous FMC, and it just sounds so good. Look. Oh my god, I didn't realise it has this. That is so cool. Oh my god, look at that. I did not know that was on there. I thought it was like a special edition. You got that version? I'm obsessed. So anyway, yeah, this is what that looks like. And then this is the synopsis if you want to pause and read. But how freaking good does that sound? I'm so excited. I'm planning to read this so soon. And honestly, I have a Amazon voucher, and I might just have to go and order the other 3 books in the series because I feel like I'm going to be obsessed with this. I've never heard anyone talk about it, and I don't know, it just sounds so good. I love like villainous, monstrous FMCs and books, and there's a bit of romance and there's court politics and all sorts of stuff and dark magic. I don't know, I feel like this is going to be my next big book obsession, and I'm so excited about it, and I love the cover. Then next we have A Promise of Lies, and this is the 3rd book in the Shadows of the Tenebrous Court, and this is by Claire Sager. This paperback is a little bit damaged, but it's all good. And this now completes my indie paperback set of this series, which I'm very excited to read. I have kind of and ahed about reading this on a few TBR videos. If you've watched my TBR jar pick videos from like I think December and January, I'm sure this was on it, and it just has never gotten picked, but I think it might soon. I'm talking about the first book, but I really want to binge this series because everyone says it's amazing and I cannot wait. And I have all 3 books now, so I'm very, very excited to just binge read all 3. I feel like it's going to be a 5-star series for me, honestly, and I can't wait. And I'm just glad that I have this one because I think these are probably going to be traditionally published at some point, and obviously because I have the indie paperbacks of the first 2, I want this one to complete the set. So we have completed all our sets with this little haul, which I'm very, very excited about. So that's that bit of book mail. Now we have our romantasy box from Fairy Lou. I think this might be the March romantasy, which I'm very excited about. I think I know what this is, but I could be wrong. I might be getting it mixed up. Let's see. Okay, so the theme is Skyfire and the book is Firebird by Juliet Cross, which that's exactly what I thought it was. I do have the Waterstones edition of this book pre-ordered, but I think there's a bit of a delay at the moment, so that hasn't been sent out to me just yet. But I have this stunning Fairy Lou edition. So we have a redesigned cover, and look how gorgeous that is. Look at the artwork and the foiling. Is that not stunning? I am obsessed with this. So yeah, this is what it looks like. We have these beautiful sprayed edges. Oh, I love that with the dragon tail and our FMC on the bottom. This is what the back looks like here. Very, very stunning. I love this cover. And then we do have a reversible dust jacket, which is the trade one, but I think it might have a colourway change. I could be wrong. This could just be the standard one, but this is the artwork for the trade on the reverse. And then we have a foil design across the entire hardback, which is so stunning. Look at that. How pretty is that? I love it. We also have foiled end paper art, so we've got some character art with the foil, and then we have different end papers on the back here. That is gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I wish I could put that on my wall, honestly. Look at that. So yeah, this is another dragon romantasy book, and who does not love a dragon romantasy? Because anything with dragons in and romance, you've got me. A fierce Roman general cursed with a dangerous secret is captivated by a mysterious dancer whose fate is bound to his own. In a world ruled by dragons and war, their forbidden love ignites a dangerous path where their survival hinges on choice between loyalty and sacrifice. Sounds so freaking good. I'm so excited for this. I've heard so many good things, and this edition is so, so stunning. Okay, and then we have our Illumicrate one, and then we have a very, very big Amazon box of lots of indie paperbacks. So this is an Illumicrate pre-order, and this is the 3rd book in the Crescent series. So House of Flame and Shadow, this is their stunning edition. Of course I had to get this because I do have Illumicrate's other editions of the first 2 books in the series. So I now have another little complete set, which is very, very exciting and just so, so pleasing. So they have these gorgeous sprayed edges. Look at this. How gorgeous. And it's obviously orange to kind of match the tone of the cover. So this is what it looks like. We have Sarah J. Maas's signature printed onto the back of the book as well. We have this foil design on the hardback. I cannot wait to display this in my other editions. Look how gorgeous that foiling is. We also have some end paper art inside. So here are the end papers on the front, and then the same ones are on the back. I thought it was going to be different front and back. I do have this reverse dust jacket, so I do already have a spare copy of House of Flame Shadow I'm going to use to put this dust jacket on, which is what I've done with my others. I love the artwork on these dust jackets. They are so, so pretty. So yes, if you didn't know, Crescent City is an urban fantasy series, and I really enjoyed the first book. Didn't love the second, still haven't read the 3rd. But it also does come with these page overlays as well, which is really, really cool. So I'm pretty sure we did get page overlays with the first 2 books. And I do like that with some of Illumicrate's special editions, they do include overlays. So I'll just quickly show you guys them. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them, but we have this one. Might be worth bearing in mind there could be spoilers in these, so maybe I'll pop on the screen to skip ahead to when I'm not showing these if you don't want to risk being spoiled potentially. But here is some more here. I'm not really sure if any of this is considered spoilery, but just in case. And then I think this is the last one. So yeah, we have some page overlays, which is very nice, and I think it does tell you which chapter to put them into, which is really, really cool. So I'll definitely pop those inside the book at some point. But I do love that it comes with the little page overlays. Okay, and now we're on to our last one, which is a massive box. So I did a really, really big trade for this one, which is why there's so many books. but there were so many books that like I was planning to buy myself with my birthday gift card, so it worked out really well. So again, another series, I mean the fourth book for this does come out soon, but another one that I'll be like up to date with collection wise is the Gods and Monsters series by Ambervina Cole. So this is the third book. This is The Dawn of the Cursed Queen, and this is what it looks like here. So the first book is the Book of Azrael, and it is a dark like romantasy series, and I still haven't read it. I need to. It was on my TBR at the beginning of this year, but I didn't read, as you guys know if you've watched like my other videos. I wasn't reading for a couple of months, but it's one that I'm planning to get to very, very soon. And from the things I've seen and heard, I feel like it's going to be an all-time favourite series. I feel like this is going to be a god tier romantasy series for me, and I love the sound of the main character. Like, she just sounds like a badass and exactly what I look for in a fantasy book. I don't know, I've just heard so many good things, so I'm so glad that I now have the third book in the series to go with the other two paperbacks. I think I'll read them on my Kindle, but like if I highlight quotes on my Kindle, I want to be able to tap them in the books. Then we have this romantasy, which is On Wings of Blood, and this is by Bria Boleyn, I think is how you say it, and this is a Bloodwing Academy book. This is a dark romantasy, and it's another indie paperback, which I love. So this is the back here if you guys want to pause and read the synopsis, but I've seen this starting to pop up in BookTok, YouTube and all of that, and I'm just so intrigued by it. And I love stuff that has like a campus setting almost, and it says a half in a school of high blood vampires. That's a recipe for torment. I love tropes like that. Like, I just feel like this is going to be so fun, but it is dark romantasy. I think there's 2 books out in this series so far, but again, I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure if it's just this one, but I feel like I've seen a second one. Maybe it's not out yet, or maybe it is, but I really do want to read this one soon because I feel like I'm going to love it. So we do have that. Then we have the second book in the House of Devils series. So I think the first book is City of Gods and Monsters, which I actually got for my birthday. So this is perfect. This is by Kayla Edwards. This is another dark romantasy series, and I've seen all the BookTok girlies talking about this series. I remember Destiny read the first book last year and compared it to Crescent City, so I'm so excited. So it has like that urban fantasy vibe, and there's romance and stuff, and it's very dark and gritty, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So this is City of Souls and Sinners, book 2. So these are chunky books. These are so long. I'm definitely going to read these on my Kindle. I do have the first book downloaded, so I'm planning to pick that up quite soon. Then next we have books 2 and 3 in the Legacy series. So I have the first book of this because I got it for my birthday, which was very, very nice of my sister. And now I have books 2 and 3. And again, I feel like this is going to be a god tier series for me. It's a dark romantasy. I've seen Emmy talk about this and so many other creators, and everyone's obsessed with it, and I have it on my Kindle and I've just been itching to start it. So the second book is Storm of Secrets and Sorrow, and the third book is Tempest of Wrath and Vengeance, and these are by Melissa K. Rorich. And yeah, very, very excited to have these. I love indie paperbacks. I cannot wait to read these. Again, just so excited. I'm definitely in a romantasy mood, but like indie romantasy, if you couldn't tell. So I'm so happy that I also have these to add to my TBR now. And then the last one is these. So I think these are all the books that are out at the moment. Let me just put them in the right order. So this is called the Blood of a Fae series. So we have all 4 books here, which is amazing. So the first book is Queen of Roses. This is by Bria Boleyn as well, who is the same author as On Wings of Blood. And I saw this in someone's comment section. Like, someone did a video on that book, and in the comment section everyone was saying you need to go and read the Blood of a Fae series, how amazing it was. And I read up on it online. I was like, yes, I need to add that to my TBR immediately. So I was very kindly gifted all 4 books. So we have Queen of Roses here, and these are quite short, so I do really like that. Then we have Court of Claws, which looks like this here. And then here is the back. Then we have Empress of Fae. I love this cover. I love the colours. Very, very pretty. And then we have the 4th book, which is Night of the Goddess, which looks like this here. So I love that each of these are like not super, super, super long. Like, they're all like just over 300 pages, but under 400. So I feel like this series will be so fun to binge. I don't know, I'm very, very excited about these books. So I have a lot of amazing books to get to. Most of these books are actually books that are like quite high up on my TBR. Like, they're all ones I really wanted to get my hands on and read, and I was planning to buy with my Amazon gift voucher I received for my birthday, but thankfully I didn't need to spend that just yet because I was very kindly gifted them in a lot of my trades and stuff. So yeah, very, very happy about all of the books I received In this haul, all the books I unboxed, as always, feel very lucky and grateful to be able to create these videos for you guys, and I really hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have read any of these books. Let me know your thoughts, what you rated them, if you have any good recommendations, especially for like indie fantasy, romantasy kind of vibes. Let me know down below because I'm always on the hunt for those. That's what I'm in the mood for if you couldn't tell at the moment. So I will be picking up a lot of these books quite soon. But yeah, I got so many amazing books in here, special editions, indie paperbacks, just more books in a series, just things like that, and I'm just so happy. So yeah, let me know what you've recently hauled or unboxed yourself. I will link all of these books down below, so if you want to check out like a full synopsis, find out more information about them, they will be linked in the description box. You'll also find a link to my Patreon, and that's where you're going to find early access to videos such as this one, and you'll find a Discord server, a bi-monthly book club, exclusive extra videos, life updates, behind the scenes stuff, and so much more. It's all over my Patreon. I'll also link all of my socials down below, but I think that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're reading lots of good books, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!